Hey, Licking Valley Kindergarten. It's Mrs. Kipwriter here, and I just want to say I hope that you guys are keeping busy and having so much fun. Today we're going to talk about writing, and you guys have heard the words growing writers, that you guys are growing writers, and that means as things grow, they get bigger and stronger, and you guys are bigger and stronger writers than you were when you started kindergarten a long time ago. But today I want to remind you of one thing that a growing writer does, because this is something that when we're thinking so hard about what we want to say and we're thinking so hard about the letters we're supposed to write and the words we're supposed to write, we might forget. This is super important. So I'm going to show you a sentence and I want you to see if you can figure out what is wrong with that sentence. Move the paper so you can see it correctly. These are all words that we have on our word wall except for the very last one. So they're words that our brain recognizes and knows. But when I look at that, it's really hard to read and figure out what that is supposed to say. And there's one thing that if I would just have that in my sentence, it would make it so much easier to read. What is that one thing that's missing in this sentence? If you said spaces, you are correct. Because look at the sentence now. Now there's a space in between each word. And I know it's tricky on this camera to see because it looks like I'm covering parts of it. But there's a space. And now it's easy to see that it says, I can see my dog. Now at home, you may or may not have the popsicle stick or whatever you use in your classroom to help you with spaces, but you might have a crayon. So after you write your first word, just lay a crayon down and then write your next word. And when you're finished writing, just move that crayon and that'll give you enough space. You might even have a marker or a colored pencil. Maybe you want to use a Lego or a car. Whatever it is perfectly fine. As long as you remember, write the word, then put whatever it is down to help you with your space. Because when I leave spaces between words, I can stick my finger in between and I'm not touching anything in the word I, and I'm not touching anything in the word can. And those spaces are so important to help our brain see those letters work together, and that's the word can. So remember, add spaces to your writing today. Until next time, bye guys.